Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. Good morning, DC.
Good morning, Jay Dunn. What's happening?
Nothing. I have to say that I'm starting this broadcast with a smile on my face. Well,
Uh-uh.
and you
No,
know why.
we're not talking right now, but go ahead, keep talking.
I have to start this broadcast with a smile on my face. We got a lot that we need to get through.
I
Now,
know.
well, first go ahead and just say hello to the people. Do your introduction. Do what you got to do.
I said good morning each and every morning. No matter what you feeling, it's gonna be a good morning. But normally I start off with this: hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Please do hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button on both channels and subscribe to both channels. We are streaming from two channels as we normally do.
Yes. And the one thing that I can say, DC, I guess to go ahead and get the ball rolling, we can pick
Just
up
don't
what we.
just don't start with my peoples, okay? Please don't.
No, I won't. I won't.
All right. Can we be
So
good?
I'm gonna do my best. What I will say is, I'm gonna start off with at the end of last week after we finished the broadcast, and sister was like, "Ooh, some stuff happening." So inquisitively, I had to go on out there to see what was going on.
Right.
It was during that time that I realized that that sister was right, and Keanu was in trouble. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, she was right. Where is sister? We need her back today. Because she predicted that. She said that, what she had to say about Keanu. But
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get sister this morning. Simply because
you ain't make
last
no
night
threats.
was no, well, well, I didn't see her enough this week to make threats, but last night Pizarro had some like drinking live over there, and sister be over there
Yeah.
with Pizarro, not on the panel but in the chat.
Yeah.
So I
Like
anticipate it's a
me.
lot of people that's hung over this morning. Sister
I
could
don't know
be
how
one
they
of them.
do
She
it.
could have been over there having her some cocktails and stuff. So maybe that's the reason why we don't see her. But I'm sure she'll peek in or catch the replay either way.
All right.
But I guess we can go ahead and start. I
Son.
definitely want to start. Well, first I want to go to our prediction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I only want to go to our prediction because remember when we was predicting, sister kept having to go on mute so that she wouldn't spoil anything for us. So I need to go look and see what we said. Okay. So our predictions, you said Ava for HOH with Keanu and Vince on the block. I said Keanu for HOH with Ava and Morgan on the block. Okay, now we can
Yeah.
start with Sunday. Let's go.
Sunday. Sunday, here we go. Sunday.
Good
Let's
morning,
make
Bird
this
Bird.
what's up, Bird? Let's make this shit real funny. Who the hell say Tupperware? Tupperware.
I've never heard people call it Tupperware. And,
Tubber.
and you would have thought, especially considering that Ashley is a damn attorney. You mean to tell me out of all of them years in college to become an attorney? And they said she went to Georgetown for her degree.
Mm,
That not once she didn't realize. And then I'm like, well, y'all must don't cook. Cause
right.
if y'all cook when you open up the container, it says Tupperware. When
What
you
the
buy
hell they
it out of Walmart, it says Tupperware.
what's
So
up, Miss
I didn't
Douglas?
understand what they had. Good morning, Miss Douglas. I was
Tupperware.
like,
I was like, Tupperware. They had me question for a second the way they said it so quickly. I'm like, nah, that ain't no damn Tupperware.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know if maybe because I know about Rubbermaid tubs,
Right,
but that's like what you use to move with. But the stuff
right,
that you put your food in is definitely Tupperware. So that really it left me questioning a lot about them as women in the kitchen. Not to
right.
be chauvinistic, but I'm just like, y'all must don't be doing much cooking, huh?
They don't.
But right, that's what I was thinking. But okay. So what else note you got about Sunday outside of the
Son,
Tupperware?
all right, I'm gonna do a little skimming through. So the Tupperware thing was the funniest part that caught my eye at the beginning. But Benny saying he has to get Keanu out the house. And then I'm tripping off of Keanu because I'm like, why the hell is you sitting here trusting this man? Like, how is you just trusting him?
It actually goes back to what we stated many weeks ago. He trusts a man over a woman. A woman could be leading him to the finish line, to the
Hmm.
$750,000. And guess what? He's still gonna think that woman is lying to him and deceiving him. He gonna trust the man, and look at what that got him. Look at what that
Right.
got him.
That's just crazy because it's like you're not seeing how many times this man done did you wrong
Mm-hmm.
throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? And then here it is, the end. After seeing this, if somebody did that to me, and we're near the end where there's a chance I might could still be in this house, that's one person I would not trust. If you done shitted on me so many times,
Mm-hmm.
and then you come back crying and boohooing and apologizing, how many
Mm-hmm.
sorries are you gonna be?
I agree. And that's the saddest part about it, DC. It's because Rachel tried to tell him for weeks and he still was trying to get her out.
Sure
Even
did.
once she left, he sat there at the memory wall looking at her picture and said, I should have believed you. I should have trusted you. Only for a week or two to go by and he back to his same old thing, trusting Vince.
Hmm.
And I just realized I had got a couple of more pictures that I forgot to put up in here. Dang on it.
And then this the part right here. Now they want to make a final three: Keanu, Ava, and Ashley.
Mm-hmm. One
Now,
second. Keep talking, DC. Let me see if I could get these pictures loaded up in here because I had took a couple of them. Let me see if I can.
okay, yeah, he want to come up with a final three. Y'all got excuse me. I'm trying to get a cold and I'm trying to fight. So anyway, it's a final three he trying to come up with Ava and Ashley when his ass should have had that final three long time ago instead of trying to work with Vinny. So now he want to go over to the female, make this a female alliance. Uh-oh, you got two of them up, two J Duns. So I don't know where his thought process came in the end. I guess to try to be saved from getting kicked out the house. Now he want to work with the women, which was confusing me. So I don't know what was his thought process before then when he want to trust Benny. So that's why I'm at with that. And then here come Ava and Ashley coming up with this two two wheels daughters alliance. The final two wheels daughters. I forgot they was Will's daughters on the show. But Ava, she wasn't buying nothing that Benny was talking about. I know that for sure. So my thing is, like I said, the final three, Keanu, Ava, and Ashley coming up with this at the end of the game. And then here we go with the final two final Will's daughters. Come on now. What's going on? What's up, little Don? What's up? So it's just crazy. It's like I don't know. Jay Dunn trying to find something right quick. So I'm just
Okay,
kind of
I'm
skimming
back,
through.
DC. Hey, Ladon. Look at
So
Ladon want to come up in here. Y'all, we got the gays up in here. We got Bird up in here. We got Ladon up in here. We got the gays.
I ain't gay. Oh, my bad. I ain't said that out
And
loud.
and then we got Miss Douglas being one of the allies. Thank you.
So hold up real quick.
Uh-huh.
So don't you think Keanu waited too late to be talking about some final three with women?
I do. I mean, I think that it could have worked because them women preferred to have that final three with him.
Yeah,
However, to be honest, all he could do is blame Vince. Because we can't, I don't even blame the women the fact that they couldn't make the final three. I don't blame the women. I blame him letting Vince skate too far.
yeah, he had Vince in his head too much. I'm like, get off of that man, please. That man
Hmm.
don't want nothing to do with you in reality.
Yeah, I had to go get these pictures. Let me see. Okay, this the Lauren HOH. Oh, this one old. So let me delete this one out. Delete. I think this is the one I was looking for. Yep, this is the one. Do you see this picture?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, but yeah, I believe that the final three with Keanu, Ashley, and Ava could have worked, but they just let the game get away from them because they allowed these other ones to float for too long.
Right. That's just crazy. But you know what's funny? The Will's daughters, the final two. Wasn't that funny? Ava and Ashley was coming up with the Will's daughters.
I thought that that was the most unoriginal and uncreative alliance name ever. I was like, get the hell out of here. Miss
Miss Dunn.
Douglas, you didn't do anything. You were ally. I was
Uh,
saying that the gays up in here representing this morning. And I was just saying that you are an ally for us. So that's why you in here.
shit, we about to start singing. We are family. Hey.
But yes, but what I was about, oh yeah. But I thought that that Will's daughter, they could have done better than that. I mean,
Yeah.
Ava is eclectic and artsy. So she
Hmm.
should have some type of creativity. And then we got Ashley being a whole attorney. You would have thought that she would be more creative, but she wasn't. But yeah, so with this picture, as you can see, Vince won the HOH. This is why Sister was laughing at us last week when we were doing the predictions.
I see. I noticed that when he won, I was mad. I was mad at the TV. I ain't even gonna lie. I was sitting there like, oh hell no.
The messed up part about it is Keanu could have had that HOH win, but again, he was too relaxed trying to
Hmm.
trust Vince to the point to where he started talking all that schnizzit and end up dropping his little thing.
Yeah. He got cocky in the end. He should have shut up, just stood there, stopped talking, and all that other crap he was doing. I was like,
But
come
yeah,
on, man.
but it was because he was too trusting of Vince. He saw him and Vince being the last two, and he just knew, oh hey, I'm safe this week. No, bitch, they've been telling you for the last 5, 6 weeks that you can't trust Vince.
Right.
And then I don't understand why Keanu even thought up in his mind that Vince would choose him over the girl that he done been crushing on and sleeping in the same bed with and showering with. That don't make sense to me. These people are having an intimate relationship up in this house. Why
What's
would
up,
you
darling?
that he would choose you over the girl that he has been become entangled with? Good morning, Dollar Jean. I just I didn't understand that. And that's what makes me feel like Keanu couldn't have been a Big Brother fan in the past because everybody knows you're supposed to separate the showmans. But
Right.
he assumed that I guess he was thinking bros before hoes. And I'm like,
Yep.
no, no.
Uh-oh, you went out.
Yeah, I went on mute.
Oh, don't do that, girl. You be making me think my
No,
whole computer
I
shut
went
down.
no, I went on mute because that was my point. That ain't no such thing as bros before hoes.
Yeah,
But
he was
that's been his downfall this entire game because that's been his mentality. He thought that the boys and he gonna trust the boys and the girls lying to him. And I mean, now look at him.
right.
But yeah, I had went on mute because I had made my point. So my bad.
Yeah, you made me look at my laptop. I'm like, wait a minute, my shit done shut down. Hold on. Yeah, but and then the part with Ava, she wasn't buying nothing Benny was talking about. She was just, talking with him, going along with him. But at the same time, she like, yeah, whatever. You can talk to you can talk day and night. I ain't trusting nothing you saying out your mouth.
And finally, in these couple of episodes, Ava finally called him Vinny the Lip. She been
Hmm.
calling him Vinny the Lip all season up in that house. That's why I'm still mad at her from that week when she picked him to have the most time to compete. Now you see how it's a domino effect. Still, her very action that week when she ain't listen,
Hmm.
look at the dominoes and how they fell.
It's
Now he right
crazy.
there with the HOH, and now Keanu is in danger. Now they were talking about that there was going to be a special eviction that happened. That's another part that I was aware was coming up.
Mhm.
I just didn't know when. Because throughout this weekend, when I was checking into the spoilers, everything that I was seeing and hearing was saying that Keanu was on his way out. But every single day that I woke up and checked, he was still up in the house. And I didn't understand, well, how he still there? And they said that he going. But it was because they had that special eviction in which he ended up leaving.
Yeah. Yep. Hold on, I'm trying to get to my part.
And I do have another picture. Let me bring this other picture that I had got.
And then there was a part when Ashley and Ava they were talking. They really want Morgan out because they already know she gonna win,
But that's too little, too late.
right? It's
Too
like
little, too late.
why you wait to the end to start wanting people out when you saw it throughout the game? You know, you start if you see a person winning and very what's the word I'm trying to use? Oh my gosh, very what is the word? I'm blank for a
Competitive.
second. There you go. Very competitive and winning and getting through this stuff. Why are you waiting to the end to get them
Hmm.
out when you had enough opportunity to do it before?
Not only that, but when you somebody like Ashley that can't win worth a damn, you should have been trying to get them out as soon as possible. And they didn't. They let them
Right.
fools skate by. And as you can see, that was a horrible mistake because Vince won that damn HOH, nominated Keanu and Ava,
Hmm.
and Morgan ended up winning the veto.
Right.
These fools pretty much was just passing everything back and forth to each other this week. And
Right.
that's the problem that you have when you let a power couple like this skate this far up in the damn game.
That's crazy. And then how about Vince wins the HOH? Like you said, he wins it. And who's controlling it again? Do the
Morgan.
math. Do the math.
Hmm.
She controls.
Morgan is controlling it. And that's another part that I don't get about Keanu. Because Morgan done controlled pretty much every HOH that Vince ever had. So why for Keanu to really think that he wasn't about to touch that block? He crazy.
He told Vince. He's like, you letting her control your game. You know, every time you look, she controlled this one, she controlled that one, you letting her control this one now. He was Keanu was basically telling him that.
Yeah, but even Keanu is too little, too late. Keanu should have been bringing them points up to this fool
Uh
easily. Girl, he should have been telling him this probably like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But Keanu was so far up his rump, thinking that they was like they had this whole bro code thing, that
hmm
he allowed this to happen. And now what they say, he had to fuck around and find out.
Right, right. And then Vince gonna put in his face and actually tell him, I'm putting you up and Ava. Basically, he just told him in his face. He putting him up on the block and
Yeah.
Ava.
And he was like, "No, bro, you can't put me up, bro." Yes, he is gonna put you up. Because again, you didn't trust none of these women. None
Nope.
of them. It's it's one of those weeks where all I could do is just shake my head because it was pretty much a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I must be honest, Rachel was right once again. And Ava had to fuck around and find out that Rachel was right. But
They
we gonna
just
stay in order. Let's go with your
let-
notes.
all right. I'm ending Sunday. Sunday nominations. Keanu and Ava's on the block, and that's how it goes off. That's how I ended. I don't know what you have as far as before that, but main
Yeah,
thing I had.
I didn't even take any notes this week
Yeah, the main
because
thing.
I already knew from me looking at the spoilers what was going down. So my biggest thing was going out and getting these pictures for us. But I still remember everything that happened. So I didn't take notes. I was just trying to get graphics.
Yeah, the main thing I had was about Vince talking to Keanu. Keanu trying to basically persuade him to keep him in the house, don't put him on the block. Talk about Morgan. That's the main thing I had as far as for Sunday at the end of the my notes. And then here we, like I said, Keanu Ava. So let's go into Wednesday.
Okay. So with Wednesday, we got the show opening up with Keanu and Ava on the block. Um, Now it's time for is did we look at the veto competition on Wednesday?
Hold
The
on.
veto.
The veto. Hold on. Let me scroll. Vince. I don't see veto on my notes. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's on here. Yeah, hold on. It's on Wednesday. Yeah. So hold up. Let's go to the beginning of Wednesday. Wednesday, let's see. Keanu talking to Vince about how does he keep letting Morgan run him? That was the main thing on Wednesday. Keanu's still on survival mode trying to be, he's still trying to be, kept in the house. So he's still, in Vince's face trying to let him know, how's you letting her keep running you?
Okay.
And then Morgan basically was telling Vince Keanu is going home. So basically, there she go. She running him. She telling him, look, Vince, Keanu's going home. That's what you're gonna do. That's what she's saying.
Not only that, but I think that it was a missed opportunity because Keanu, just looking at this picture alone, Keanu could have leveraged the jury votes to try to help himself stay off that block.
Hmm.
But he didn't even think that far ahead. Because if we truly look at all of these great pictures down here, on this graphic,
Yeah.
they all would vote for one of them girls. Period.
Hmm.
I would have leveraged the only way that you would even have a chance to try to win it is to get them out of here because they gonna most of the people up in the house will vote for one of them girls if you take them to the final two. That's how
Yep.
I would have flipped it. I would have said Rachel, Will, Kelly, Lauren, they all love Ava and Ashley. I knew that I would have known that he would that Vince would never put up Morgan. But that's the argument that I would have used if I was Keanu to make sure that Vince put up Ava and Ashley and keep him off the block. But he didn't even think about that particular stance. Because if we're gonna be honest, the only male vote up in that jury house is Will.
Hmm.
And Will still would vote for Ava or Ashley first.
Right. I think he vote for Ashley.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So here we go. Since we talk about Ashley, I want to see if I can afford to buy a TV after a TV after a TV. I want to throw something at my TV when Ashley said she need to win the veto. I was like, really? Did you just say that out loud?
Girl, and believe it or not, she still didn't win it.
I mean, she sit up there and say these things like she really gonna make it happen, and it never happened.
Never happened. At this particular point, Ashley is a shoe in for either one of them to just drag along because Ashley ain't did nothing. And that's a little bit sad. She had so much potential. So much potential.
She might win the last thing. We never know. She still
Mm.
got a chance.
Well, when it get down to the numbers being this small though, it really don't matter. Cause I think when it get like when it dwindles down to what is dwindled down now, the most important thing when you get down to the final three, the most important thing is winning the veto, period. And
Hmm.
at this particular point, Morgan has a track record of winning vetoes. She done won about 6 or 7.
I want to clip her ass up every time she won. No, I didn't say that
Yes, you did.
out loud.
And I hope Lisa was watching it too. Cause did you see Morgan parents? Ain't nobody black.
That
When they showed the family.
ain't her
Ooh,
daddy. That's not her daddy.
right. When they showed the family, and I looked at the family and I said, Lisa had me thinking that this woman has a black up in her. This what this
That's
woman
not
ain't
her.
black.
Her mama was cheating. That ain't her daddy.
But what you think about the family videos too, in which Vince really was acting shocked that his girlfriend was not up in his
Oh,
video.
I sat up there and bust out laughing. He like, I think I'm gonna be single. I think I'm broken up.
You think?
Duh.
And now he reevaluating his entire life in Big Brother. Cause he like, well, if I get outside of the house and I ain't gonna have my woman no more. But then if I don't win, and then I can mess things up with Morgan, he got all types of mess on his plate, and it's his own fault. But I
Hmm.
was like, why in the world would you even think that this woman would show up on the video on national TV after how you done been acting and taking showers and sleeping in the bed and rubbing each other arms and all of this stuff? You really think that this woman would still show up on national TV with your mama and daddy in your video?
Oh, what's up, Lex? Lex said her dad is black. She said they need to work on relationship.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Lex. Cause I ain't know that. Huh.
I told her
Okay.
that mom was cheating. I'm just playing. Let me stop. I don't
Or
know.
she might be the oldest. So maybe the mama had a previous relationship or something.
Yeah, we gonna say that. Look at
Yeah.
her ass speculate. Um, now you got to go digging in the damn thing looking for information. All right, so when the veto comp had me, the veto comp actually had me nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. I was sitting there watching it. I'm like, I do not want Vincent or Morgan to win, and I'm sitting there like, no. So when you watched the veto, how did you react when they were playing the veto?
um. Well, because I had already peeked into the spoilers already, like when I got this graphic, I already knew that Morgan was gonna win it.
Yeah, but when you was watching it, even though you watched it in the cheat zone, you gonna say cheat zone,
Hmm.
you was watching it over there. Did you like? Was you the same thing? Was you nervous? Like, was you like, no, come on, no Vince, no Morgan? How was you?
What I honestly was just rooting for Keanu because at that particular point, I knew that Keanu was on his last leg. I knew that
Okay.
that was gonna be his final time for redemption, and I knew that if he ever needed to win
Hmm.
anything before in his life, this was the time. It was pretty much do or die for him. And it was kind of frustrating me because it's sad to see somebody fight so hard from day one.
Right.
But because of his chauvinistic and male machismo, because of that personality, he messed
Yeah.
himself up.
Yes. Look, when Vince had that one piece to put up there and it all fell, why I'm up in here hollering, yes!
But I already knew when I saw that veto competition, the tiny veto, I knew he didn't have a chance. That tiny veto competition is horrible for anybody that's big and bulky.
Hmm.
If you got big hands, because they legit have a pair of tweezers
Right.
building this thing, a pair of tweezers.
And then they gotta hold them little things. I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But Vince
Yeah.
did come up with a strategy. He went from left hand to right hand. And I was thinking, damn, maybe if Keanu think to use the other hand, but then you got that dominant hand and then that weak hand.
And see, that's the problem. Because nobody could do that just like that, just for the competition, unless you have been doing that your entire life.
Right.
Because you got to have the strength on each side. It actually reminded me of like, because I got these dumbbells up in here where I be trying to lift weights. And
Right.
I kid you not, DC, when it comes to my left side, I could try to work that part out as much as possible, and I could still feel myself just weak and wobbly on that
Hmm.
side. And it make me wonder if Keanu could have prepared himself for something like that by working out both sides. But even if you work out both sides, you still have to have that hand-eye coordination for that
Yep.
hand.
That steady
And
hand.
it just seemed like he wasn't gonna be able to do it. No way he would be able to do it.
And you know what's crazy? I was rooting for him too. I'm like, come on, you can do it. You can do it. That shit fell out like, God damn it.
To be honest, in this moments, I was actually rooting for Ashley raggedy ass. Cause I'm like, girl, if you can't win nothing else, at least pick up these tweezers. I mean, you do your makeup and all this kind of stuff, so you got to be familiar with a pair of tweezers. This your competition. She
Right.
still
I,
couldn't win.
I wasn't even thinking that. You right. Damn.
She still couldn't win, girl. You probably be tweezing your eyebrows, your eyelashes, and everything, and you still can't do it. Like, well, what in the hell can you do?
That was crazy. Yeah, she could have won that because she does you gotta have that coordination with them tweezers and all that stuff. I don't know. Poor
Yeah.
Ashley.
And
That's
I
all I
thought it
got.
was interesting how they would get so close to having it completed and then it'll just crumble.
It just dropped. Then once it was over and Morgan won, I was like, dang it, dang it, dang it. Here she go again.
Once
I said
Morgan won, I knew right then. I said it's game over for Keanu.
I was like,
Keanu knew it was game over for him. What's good, Miss Whistledown?
what's up, Miss Whistle Down? But Keanu, after it was done and all that, Keanu, he basically was cussing Vince out without cussing, but he did call him a dumbass.
And I'm thinking to myself, Keanu, is Vince the dumbass or are you the dumbass? You had the entire side of the girls trying to tell you what this man thought about you.
That was crazy. So hold up, let's go to this part right here. Now Vince talking to Morgan about the percentage of the relation of their relationship as the friends in the house. What you think about that? That was a little crazy because I'm like, wait a minute, he talking about the percentage. Like, okay, how much love where can this go? You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, I think that he started talking to her that serious stuff. I Something in me feel like he already know that he done fucked up with the girl. So
Yeah,
now I feel like he just have to go that route because he already done burnt that bridge.
yeah, because he did say he questioned his relationship with Kelsey, leaving single with no money.
Hmm.
So yeah, now he want to know the percentage where they stand. It's like
Right.
a rebounder right there. Somebody been in the house with.
That's the epitome of a rebound because he wasn't even out of that situation before he got into this situation with Morgan. And now that girl done left him high and dry. And I think Morgan know better that she was always second choice from Lauren. Let's not
Mhm.
forget. If Morgan did work her ass off to get Lauren out of the damn house, ain't no way he would be talking to her about no percentages like that. And I think she is very much aware of that.
Yeah, that's just crazy. That was crazy. I was sitting there like, okay, they don't have no percentages. What are they talking about? Why they keep asking stupid stuff that ain't even no percentage they saying? And I think they were scared to say the percentage. That's what I think it was because they on they live on it on air. So it's like if I say the percentage, that's gonna cost me somewhere along the line.
Hmm. Miss Whistledown said she was so mad at Keanu for trusting Vince. We all were, Miss
Yeah, we
Whistledown.
did. Yeah, we did say that already. We were just
Yeah.
talking about that.
And to me, it seemed like they was just doing this when it comes to Morgan and Vince. It seemed like they doing this whole tango of I like you, but without saying the words I like you. I honestly think that Morgan really don't like him. I
I
think
think,
that she just doing it for the game. Cause after sister gave us some of that breakdown of how Lauren or how Morgan really feels,
mhm.
I could kind of see it now. And that's the reason why I almost feel like a cat mouse game of like riddles and rhymes, but nobody's just blatantly saying anything. And I think that's because Morgan might not really like him and has only been using him for the game. Whereas Vince is hoping and wishing that she'll say the right thing and she just refusing to say it.
But me, I think she does like him because of the simple fact how she would get mad at Lauren. Because if she didn't really like him, that wouldn't affect her. That she wouldn't have been all, gun ho to get Lauren out and pissed off about Lauren
Yes, she
every
would.
every
She
time.
her mind is on $750,000.
Yeah,
She
true
ain't
that.
mad because she truly like him. She mad because he gonna always pick Lauren first. I gotta get rid of my biggest competition. And Lauren was her biggest competition as far as Vince goes.
We'll sit
And
down and say
so,
she don't like him. Okay, we'll
okay.
see. We'll see in the end how this goes. We gonna keep this
Well,
part in
remember,
mind.
in week one, when they first introduced everybody, I thought Morgan was a lesbian.
I
My
did too.
gaydar still, yeah, it's like my gaydar is, and that's probably the reason why they ain't never kissed. The reason why when they lay up in the bed together, somebody be at the foot of the bed. I honestly think that she is a lesbian and she is just playing him to get to the $750,000, but she really not interested. And I have to be honest, when it comes to that type of money, she doing it. If she is truly a lesbian, look
Mhm.
at it. It makes sense because I, in all the Big Brother history, when people really into each other like that, I ain't never seen them sleep up in the bed with somebody at the foot. I've seen people sleep like that since we was kids, with
Yeah, but
somebody
then
at
they
the foot of the bed.
but they in the shower together.
Well, they do shower together, but that's what sister was telling us. They have their clothes on. Remember, sister
Yeah.
said
I don't care
they
if I
put
have my clothes on. I ain't getting in no damn shower, no dude.
mm-hmm. And it makes sense because if Morgan was actually heterosexual, she probably wouldn't mind taking her clothes off up in the damn shower with him. But no, she gonna get up in there with her clothes on, but still playing this part like she into this man and she not.
This gonna be crazy.
And that'll be the icing on the cake for this game to be over. Morgan win the money and then
Her
come out the
girlfriend come
closet.
out.
Come out the closet and be like, "Bitch, I'm gay." Shout out to the gays. Shout out to the lesbians. If she do that, this whole entire season will be so epic in my eyes, even with Rachel not winning, because she will have legitimately played this man like a fiddle to get her way to the final two to win the money. Let's even talk about her winning all these vetoes and these comps. She's very athletic. Definitely giving lesbian vibes. She is a gamer. She be up playing Call of Duty and shit like that, like you be playing all the time. And
Huh.
she was a long distance runner because her parents were like track and field coaches and stuff. I think she'll lesbian and she done played this man. Oh, that'll be the ultimate gut punch. If he
Uh-huh.
done lost his girlfriend Kelsey up in that house running behind somebody who was never interested to begin with.
She gonna
Ooh,
go. She gonna go get Kelsey. That's what she gonna do.
oh,
I'm
Kelsey
just
ain't no less.
playing.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
no, I think that'll just be the ultimate betrayal. Mm-mm-mm.
So
That's
here we
something to think
go. I know, right? We're going to keep that under. We got to note that. Keanu talking to Ashley about keeping him in taking her for the final too. I mean, he was talking to Ashley very heavy to keep him in there, and I just knew she was gonna keep him in there for some reason.
Well, but it wouldn't have helped no way because Ashley wasn't the only person to vote. Morgan still got a chance to vote. Even if Ashley would have voted to keep Keanu, Morgan would have voted to keep Ava, so it would have still been a tie. Vince would have just had to break the tie. So Keanu was gonna go regardless. Because if
Mhm.
Vince had to break a tie between Keanu and Ava, he was still gonna put Keanu out the house.
Right.
Hmm.
But how Ava was walking around the house in the, I don't know what room that is, in the bedrooms. She walking around in there by herself quietly. Nobody in there talking about some. I don't need to talk to nobody. They gonna kick Keanu out anyway. So why I need to talk to anybody? You see that part?
Hmm. But
Ah,
that's only because she had that confidence and that arrogance. But that's because she was able to rest assured that Keanu was the biggest threat.
hmm.
So yeah, I don't the way Ava done played this game is so weird to me. Um,
Yeah,
but I mean, at some particular point when you truly realize that there is no need to talk, because all talking can do is dig a deeper hole for yourself. And if you already see somebody else digging a hole for themselves, sometimes it is good to just go ahead and be quiet and let them do all the talking.
basically. And then here go Keanu. He gets kicked out. He get evicted.
He did.
I felt bad.
I didn't.
I know.
I said, I felt bad leading up to it,
Hmm.
but I'm the type of person that'll be like, I told you. I can't wait for Rachel to rub it up in his motherfucking face. The only part that made me feel bad is I thought that it would be nice if he would have been able to pull it through, because remember, Rachel was like, please don't disappoint me.
Right.
But he disappointed her because he still didn't listen to or retain any of the shit that she told him before she left.
Miss Whistledown said she was hot.
Oh, you were mad, Miss Whistledown? That's a hard headed man for you. Hard headed. And even with Keanu, with us talking about black and white, when we saw his family, that family don't look black.
I think it's the lighting. I didn't say that.
He looked like he might be like Filipino or like Hawaiian or something like that. He Samoan, something like that. I was like,
Yeah.
let me find out all these black people that we thought we was rooting for ain't black at all. Like what the hell? It looked like the only black person left is Ashley.
Yeah. We still got Ashley up in the building doing nothing, riding it out.
Yeah. Oh, Lex said Cuban and Miss Whistledown said Polynesian and black.
Okay. He's
Shoot.
something.
Hmm.
Cause he don't
Because
look
I'm
like
like,
them. He don't look like them.
he don't. Maybe he was adopted.
I, I'm just gonna go to Thursday. Thursday.
All right. So we get to Thursday's episode, y'all.
And that's
And we
when
at the final four.
Kiana was talking to what's her name? What's that lady name? Damn.
Oh, to
Yeah.
Julie.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, they
talking to
did
Julie.
let him come back and talk to Julie, which I'm like, why let him come back? It's his fault that he didn't even make it.
He learned
It's his
about the
fault.
judges though. At least he learned about the judges. Now he might have
Hmm.
some understanding why Vince did what he did.
Okay, this right here is another graphic that I had got from a website that I follow.
Well, I like the
The
X's and the J's and okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is from Joker's update. So like a lot of times as soon as we end here, I go straight to Joker's update because I could get a real breakdown. Cause you see right there we got the HOH was Vince nominated, Ava, Keanu with Vito won by Morgan, Ashley just
Mhm.
right there, and then you got the J's for everybody in jury. I like they breakdown, and that be how I be able to quickly glance to know what's going on without having to sit down and watch the feeds if I don't have time. But yeah,
Right.
this came from jokersupdates.com. But I just want to put this graphic here. But either way, we at Thursday, and they at the Final Four. I thought I had a Final Four picture, but I guess I don't. But the Final Four is Vince, Ava, Ashley, and Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Yep. So it came on with the playing of the HOH, right? That
Mm-hmm.
was that big cube thing they had to run around in.
Mm-hmm.
And then did you see Ava cannot? Did you see Ava running around in that thing trying to make that shit flip? And
Yes. Let me see. Oh, wait a second. Well, first about Keanu.
oh, you talking about when he was in? The only thing I got is when
When
he learned about the judges,
oh, about the Judges Alliance that he didn't know anything about.
and they was asking why he was trusting Vince. That was the main thing they was talking to him about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said, and he feel like he was stabbed in the back by Vince,
Mhm.
but I'm like, no, Vince was stabbing you in your front. He didn't backstab you. He stabbed you all through your front the entire time. You just refused to see it because he a man.
See what happened when you're not paying attention?
But the
Yeah.
HOH competition, it was Ashley, Ava, and Morgan competing in the forensic scope, which was a race to earn 3 points by maneuvering the oversized cube cage. They had to maneuver it around the platform to match evidence symbols. Hmm.
And Ava throwing her body to try to get that thing to move. That thing was so funny. I was like, come on, Ava.
And Morgan ended up winning it.
Yes, she did. I was mad again. I said, look, I said, this damn girl keep winning. But Ava was talking about some Morgan might not take Vinny. And then Vinny talking about taking Ava and Ashley.
Hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute, they confusing me now. It's no way he gonna leave Morgan out.
Not when his girlfriend wasn't up in his video. I
That was
honestly wonder. I wonder how this game would have played out if the girlfriend would have been up in the video. Then he probably would have still had hope that she still was with him. Then he
mhm.
might would have went differently. But once that girlfriend wasn't up in his video with his mom and daddy, oh no, he connected to the hip with Morgan from from that point on.
Yes, it is. That's gonna be his forever friend.
Hmm.
She said
Man,
Morgan is gonna take his ass. Yeah, I got a feeling she is.
well,
Because
I
if
have to say that I thought that Ashley was doing a pretty good job convincing Morgan to take her.
hmm
I thought because once Morgan won the HOH, Ashley really started getting into Morgan's ear, trying to make Morgan ditch Vince because she was basically telling she was basically trying to let Morgan know that Morgan would have the better chance of winning taking one of them, her or Ava,
right.
because Vince already have the same amount of wins as Morgan. And I think Vince got HOH wins and then Morgan got veto wins.
Yeah, they both got a lot of wins though. Period. So I don't. I
Yeah, but
mean,
the difference is Vince didn't win not one HOH. Or excuse me, Vince didn't win not one veto.
hmm.
Whereas Morgan done won HOHs and vetoes. So
What's
she
up,
so
Leilani?
she got she has more of a diversity in her wins, which is good for her big brother resume. Whereas Vince, because he never could win a power of veto, the only thing that he really got on his HOH, or the only thing he got on his resume, is his number of HOH wins. And I think Did Morgan ever get a or did Morgan ever get nominated?
Hmm.
Cause I feel like I heard them speculating about Morgan never touching the block too.
I think she did.
She got nominated before?
You gonna
Okay,
have me?
they saying that she did get nominated. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
she
Okay.
did.
And hey Leilani. Hmm.
Leilani in the building.
Oh, and speaking of Leilani, and she just reminded me. I should have I went out to Amazon looking for them dang on Pringles that y'all had ate. But them things high as hell on Amazon.
Yeah, I get them from Walmart.
Well, I just put my Walmart order and I forgot.
It's not too late. You can put it in real fast. You say later on, you still got time. You know they text you to that little thing. You still have time to
Okay.
add any additional items. Yeah,
Okay. I might have to go ahead and add that. But if I know that's totally off topic, y'all, but I thought about it when I saw Leilani. So my bad. Well, okay. Let's get back on topic of Big Brother. So what else note you got? With okay, so Morgan won the HOH. Um and with her winning the HOH, what you
only
think?
thing, only thing I just had was Ava talking about, Morgan might not take Benny. Benny talking about taking Ava and Ashley. Vince talking about Morgan. How about how many wins they had won? So they going back and forth about the wins they won. Then Ava
Mhm.
is about to. Ava said it's about winning the veto. Vinny don't feel 100% about the veto. So they just everything is going back and forth. They sitting in there basically trying to figure out where they're gonna fit in, how this gonna work, and if this don't work, how I'm gonna be still in this house. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So Ashley and A were talking about the veto, and Ashley said she's gonna be on the block. She already know it, so she's not really tripping.
Okay.
And then here we go, Ashley and Ava's on the block.
Yeah. I think it's something.
Then Morgan, of course, what she do? Say it. I don't even want to say it. She wins the veto. I go ahead and say it.
Yeah. I mean, once they didn't get them out like what they should have, they could
Hmm.
hang it up. They could just pretty much hang it up. They can't it's over. It's over for
Yeah.
them. It's over for them.
Leilani said they only 250 at Walmart. Did you put that in your order while we talking?
Well, that's what I'm looking now, but my Walmart only got one type in hold on, sorry. My Walmart only got one type in stock, and the other one's got to get shipped. And I'm like, shipped? Well, but if I would have got it from Amazon, they would have had to get shipped.
I'm just gonna hang up right now. Um, hold up. Here we go. Here we go. How about this part right here? All right. I don't know. Morgan. Oh no. Well, we say she gay, so we don't know. So we can't say that. So how about Benny still talking about Lauren and
Hmm.
Morgan sitting there right? He talking about Lauren. Morgan don't want to hear nothing about no Lauren. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We and he keep shooting himself up in the foot every single time he bring up Morgan. I mean, every single time he bring up Lauren because all he doing is reminding her that he picked Lauren over her. I'm like, if I was in Vince's position, ain't no way I wouldn't even mention the girl's name at all. I act
Right.
like she didn't even exist.
Yeah, he kept talking about it. I like if I was Morgan, put his ass on the block. But guess what? At the end of the day,
Hmm.
did she put him on the block? No.
No. But I think that's just her way of covering her own self because they still got a final HOH and a final veto for the final three that's gonna happen. Which I really wish that all of this could have had came to the end on Thursday. I mean, cause I
Mhm.
hate that we gotta wait till Sunday to see what's gonna happen.
It's just, I just, I don't know. I got a feeling she might be gay, and like y'all say, she's playing the game.
Yeah, and I was looking here. So I want to take note that the power veto competition was called organized crime, and it was a race to correctly place series of events from the season in chronological order by moving them around on a slide puzzle.
Oh yeah,
And then yeah, you we did talk about him making that joke that made Morgan pissed off.
right.
Um and then I'm looking. Oh, and then it looked like we just get to the live eviction.
Hold on. My notes, my daggone phone cut off. Not cut off, but went away.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, there,
I'm
yeah, there we
still
go.
scrolling up in here through the dang on Walmart. But I think I found everything that I have to put up in my cart. See, not I don't put that I don't put these things up in my cart. Y'all making me spend more money than I need to. But
It's
I guess
okay.
I will. Who?
I said it.
It's
I
okay for
said
who?
it's okay. When you don't spend it on a regular, it's okay. They always say you can treat yourself every now and then.
Y'all, this is the problem when you become friends with a mukbanger.
My
When
bad.
you friends with a mukbanger that be trying some of everything, then they be wanting you to try some shit. But
Yeah,
okay.
because
So I
we
put
just
up in
want
my cart.
we gotta get you to get the feeling that shit that burnt my damn mouth.
Okay. But let me see. I'm looking here. We got
Hold on.
okay.
So what we on? This part we on the part with the eviction. Who was on? It was Ashley and Ava sitting there,
Hmm.
and I was becoming really sad real quick, but I didn't want to talk about it.
You didn't?
So my no, I don't want to talk about it.
You gonna
I
talk
was
about it. I mean, we had to talk about Rachel. And I mean, it was actually Ava's fault what happened to Rachel.
so go ahead and move the picture. Let me show you my new picture.
Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
There she go right there. She had to leave, y'all. She got evicted. But on her way out that door, you see how she called out Vinny?
Did she though?
Yes, she did. She was like, he's lying to you. He said he's not taking you, Morgan. He's taking Ashley. I remember that. I remember that part big time.
I honestly believe I honestly believe that that's what she get because she messed up the game because she made a big deal about her arm being pulled and all that bull crap, and now look what done happened. Everybody gone, including her. I will say that that's the oh my god, look at her. Look at her. I would say that that's the icing on the cake out of this week's episode is because at least she did get her comeuppance. I was happy about that.
Hmm. That's what happened. So, what you saw last?
Um, let's see. What you mean what I saw last?
Did you watch it last night?
Uh-uh. Wait, it came on last night?
Yeah.
Big Brother?
Yes, it did.
Girl, no.
It
Okay,
came
well,
on.
we could talk about it. Now, was it Big Brother or was it the Unlocked?
No, it was Big Brother. They went to the jury house. They showed the jury house. They showed. That's why I was like, you was talking about Rachel. They showed a lot in the jury house. Even
Okay.
They even showed them at the table. What's her name? Ashley, Morgan, and Vince. They had them showed them sitting down, eating, talking,
Mhm.
doing all kinds of things. But good morning, E Money. So Friday night,
Yeah, good morning, E Money.
Kiana was telling Vince the truth. About
Mhm.
Kiana was telling Vince the truth about Vince being, his whole, everything that was going on where Vince wasn't telling the truth. They were talking about that. And
Mhm.
then Keanu and Rachel didn't trust him after Vinny. They was talking about that after Vinny telling her about when he put her on the when he put Rachel on the block. So
Mhm.
let me get to the inside. What they did was they went back on things that happened before where they at today.
Okay.
So then they was talking about how when everybody wanted Rachel out the minute she came in the house, and Jimmy was the main one talking about getting her out. So they talked about all of that. Then they
Mhm.
started talking about Rachel's pet mouse. Apparently, she had a pet mouse at the house called Potato. That's crazy. That was crazy. Then they started talking about Morgan. Morgan was clumsy through the whole season. She was falling throughout the house, and they were showing all pieces that we might have not saw. She
Mhm.
just kept falling everywhere she would go. She would fall down. And then they was talking about how Ashley apparently telling everybody Katy Perry went to the moon.
Girl,
That,
I am still shocked. A pet mouse in the Big
yes.
Brother house. They had a mouse
No,
up in there.
no. She had a mouse. She had a mouse at her house.
Oh, at her house. Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh.
this was the main thing that was funny right here. The main
Okay.
thing they were talking about was, also because I didn't make note because I can remember this. Rachel kept getting on Keanu when Keanu made it in the jury house.
Uh huh.
Rachel was basically telling Keanu, she was trying to tell him, how to stay in the house. Like we were just saying, he never listened to her.
Mhm.
She at the jury house, she was making it known to him, and he knew it, but he didn't want to keep hearing it because he's in the jury house now.
Well, I hate that I missed that because I know I would have been rubbing it up in his face.
Yeah, if you get a chance, go back and watch it. If you can
Yeah,
get a chance.
I definitely am gonna go watch it. Girl, you gonna have to. You need to text me. I'm telling you. On Fridays, I don't think nothing about Big Brother because I thought it usually be the unlocked. I ain't know that they put a new episode, and
I
I
didn't
watch mine
either.
through Paramount Plus. So it's not like I could DVR it because I think that's what you do. You DVR, so
Yeah, it
it's
caught
always
it.
gonna catch. No, I have Paramount Plus. That's how come I got the live feeds. So I have to legit go into my Paramount Plus account, in order to watch. But
What
that's fine.
happened?
I'll be able to catch it after we finish.
What happened was, I streamed playing video games on Friday, and
Mhm.
the red light was on the DVR, and I was like, what the hell? Something is recording, and I was like, oh, Big Brother's on again. So I ended up watching that shit like one something in the morning after I finished streaming because I wanted to see what they were. I didn't. I thought it was gonna be unlocked, me for real, for real. But then I
Mhm.
said, wait a minute, they showing the jury house. This is what I was waiting for because they showed the when Kelly and them came in the house, when Lauren
Mhm.
came in the house, they automatic came on with Rachel and Will already in the house. They was there.
Mhm.
So and then the other two came in, Kelly and Lauren. Then you know Ava. I mean, no, Ava didn't come in yet. Ava didn't come in the house yet. Keanu came in the house. So
Mhm.
I guess the next go round would be Ava coming in the house. So yeah, but Rachel was getting on his ass, and he was not liking it.
Well, I have to say, I think that's good.
Yeah, he wasn't liking. His face was all balled up, like if he wanted to say, if you don't shut the hell up, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like. That's the way he looked. So they talked about the diary room. Okay,
Mhm.
so you know how the stuff we don't see. So the diary room was the request. They was requesting the stuff they needed or wanted in the not the HOH, but in the house period, right?
Mhm.
So listen to the shit that they wanted. They wanted crab legs. black fingernail polish. They wanted English muffins. They was complaining about the no light switch, earplugs, mouth tape or breath strips, breathing strips.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted hoodies, scissors, boob tape, lint roller, hot pink toilet paper, eye drops, nail polish remover, hair dye, knives for cooking, edible bricks, ants is they had ants in the HOH trying to get rid of those.
Oh, now that right there, that's every year on Big Brother. Every year on Big Brother, they have a problem with ants. Um,
That's,
and I'm
that's
like, I don't know how they don't be able to get rid of that beforehand, but they never
I
able to.
think I think they have an ant problem when they come in and they leaving food and stuff all over the place. You see how they just nasty? They
Hmm.
nasty up in there. You
Well,
have two
see, that's
people
the
might want to
reason why
clean.
you typically will have somebody that do all the cleaning.
Yeah, but they just nasty, period. So
Hmm.
it's expected of. When you nasty, you just expected of. And then they had the diary room when everybody was in there crying. Girl, you gotta go watch it because they was crying their ass off in that diary room. They showed everybody that went in that room. Just about everybody went in there crying. Like I wasn't expecting to be crying. Oh my God, I'm really crying. I mean, it was crazy. You have to watch it. Like I said, once you watch, you gonna see what I'm talking about. But the stuff they wanted requested for in that house was weird. Some of that stuff they was asking for was really crazy. I'm trying to think what else they talked about last night. That was the main stuff: the request, the crying, and when they was in the at the jury house, how Rachel was getting on Kiana. I
Man,
said, "That's what your little butt get. You should have listened to her. You wouldn't be where you at today."
that's one thing that I hate that I didn't get to see that, but
Leilani
I
said, "What's
did
an
end
edible
up
brick?"
I did end up watching the Amazing Race. Now, did you watch the Amazing Race, DC?
No, no, I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it
Think
tomorrow.
Cause that was I think that's where my mind was. That's why I probably didn't even realize the Big Brother came on last night. Because we still gonna have one more Big Brother review next next Saturday before we can even go into the Amazing Race.
Well,
And
see,
I
I
was
was
trying to
thinking,
figure out how we could do that.
I got,
Um,
I got a suggestion.
okay, what?
I think we should watch it. The last one is tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should watch it live and review it at the same time, some kind of way. We don't have to watch it live on the stream yard, but we can watch it on the TV at the same time, and we can stop it.
Well, no, I watched Amazing Race already. I watched the
Not no
episode.
no not Amazing Race. Big Brothers. The last episode is Big Brothers tomorrow, right?
Mm, uh-huh.
So we should watch it tomorrow on our normal TV. I don't know. Do you watch it on TV or do you watch it through a streaming thing?
Yeah, I said Paramount Plus. I have
Okay.
Paramount Plus. That's how
All
come I
right.
didn't know that they had that extra competition thing.
All right. Yeah.
That's how
My
come I
well,
wasn't
we
even
got
sure.
it. Yeah, I got Paramount Plus on my big TV, and then it's on the regular GVR TV on the other side with Lisa at. So we should watch it on Paramount Plus tomorrow,
Hmm.
and we can have it on our TV while we streaming because we won't get copyright that way. Now we stream it through the you through the stream yard, we will get copyright because I tried that before. But we should watch it through the TV and talk about it at the same time
Now,
since that's the
DC,
last
I
one.
done told you I'm not about to let nobody come over here and mess with my channel. We done had this conversation before.
No, no, you don't. You're not gonna get copyright or anything. It's like we talking now. We're sitting
This
here
channel
review.
is also a beef sector channel. I know the people that will come over here and mess with me. We
Yeah,
had
but
this
we
conversation
have they messed with you right now?
because we not streaming nothing. I don't have
What?
nothing playing in the background.
No, we. It don't have to be
DC,
loud.
I think I think I just said no 3 times.
Shut up. Anyway, Leilani said, "What is edible bricks?" Edible bricks. I'm thinking those are the edibles, like the edibles people get and they made like a block. I don't know. I know bricks in jail, so I don't know what the edible bricks might be the same thing. I guess they put them inside the brownies or whatever. What you think? I don't know, baby. What's
I've
edible
never
bricks?
heard of the edible brick, but it sounds like it could be something related to yeah, like the brownies that people be eating,
Yeah, the food
the
stuff. You put them
drugs.
in. Yeah,
But that's weird because I feel like I would have heard of that before at some particular point.
right. I'm about to say, hey, hey Siri, what is edible bricks?
Mhm.
What is that?
Basically, they're big.
No, they say big Lego bricks made out of jello. Huh? That's not what I'm asking. Mm,
But I'm thinking probably we can watch the episode on Sunday, and then we might just have to do a Monday night or a Tuesday night recap
see,
of what we
Monday,
saw from Sunday.
yeah,
I
Monday and
think that's
Tuesday.
what we did last year.
Yeah, but only thing I can do it Monday night, but I'm
Mhm.
also answering calls for my job, so I might have to
Oh,
go on mute. I might have to go on mute a couple times.
okay. Well, what about Tuesday?
The same thing, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I work from home answering calls, so.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But
Huh.
I can do it Monday. I just like I said, if that phone ring, I got to put you on hold for a second, handle that business real quick, and then come back.
Okay. I feel like that's what we ended up doing last year. So that should work. That should be fine. But yeah, DC, I told you over here, I have made custom thumbnails that I made through my own software that they came over here and put a strike on. So I ain't about to play them games.
You got
Yeah.
mean people. I'm about to get them.
Girl, you watch all of them. Stop
I
playing.
know. I know. I don't know
But
why they mean to you.
girl, that's fine. But I ain't gonna. The thing is, I will never give them the satisfaction to come over here and bother nothing.
Right. I get it.
So that's the thing.
I got you.
But, but okay. Hmm. Oh, but about Amazing Race. So if we do Monday night, if we recap that last Big Brother, then that's good because then this after that. Then this week you could catch up on the first episode of Amazing Race, and then the second episode will be on Thursday night, and you should be able to be caught up with both episodes by next Saturday. And the next Saturday at 10 o'clock, we can start our Amazing Race recap.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, I think you're gonna enjoy this because your girl is on there.
I saw on the commercial. I was like, oh, let me find out. She done made it to the Amazing Race. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's crazy too because it's one team on there that I would have swore was Ava.
Oh
It's
Lord, don't tell.
somebody that it's somebody. No, it's not Ava because she in the Big Brother house, so it's not
Right.
her. But it's somebody that dressed just like her with floppy hats and all types of mess, and the long brown hair. And
Uh huh.
I had glanced at my TV and I was like, that Ava? And I said, that can't be Ava. But no, it ain't Ava. It's actually a dude. The
Oh
dude,
Lord,
the
I'm
dude
happy.
was it's a dude. I can't remember his name, but he got the same sense of style as her. I was like,
Hold
oh
up.
my goodness.
Hold up. We gotta go back. Who did
Mhm.
we predict? Who we predict that's gonna win or be on the people that's gonna be on the last two, the final two? I can't remember. I said
Um, for
the win. Mine was Ava, Vincent, and
oh,
Jay. I still have Vince. You still have Morgan. There you go. I
let me
found
go.
it. Yeah, you still got Morgan because you had Morgan, Jimmy, and Mickey.
Yeah, I have to scroll up. Okay. Yeah, I had Morgan, Jimmy, Mickey, so I still got Morgan, and then you had Ava, Vince, and Zay. You still got Vince. How you like them apples that we picked one of the two?
That's crazy.
And
That's
them the
crazy.
ones that we complaining about right now that should have been got out. We saying that they should have had been split them up and got them out. And we had one of each as our pick at the
That's
beginning. That is wild.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I can't stand Vince. But the way he was playing in the beginning, I said, watch this. Oh, I ain't say that. Watch he win. I
Uh-huh.
kept saying, I said, watch he win. Of all people, the one I don't like, he gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
But if
I think that's
I'm
wild.
so my prediction, let's do prediction. Who we think gonna win?
Okay. Um, to be honest, the game is Morgan's to win.
Okay, you say the game.
Yeah, I think Morgan. Because for some reason I feel like her and Vince gonna take one or the other. And
Mhm.
I believe that they gonna pick Morgan for the win. Because so many people that's there don't like Vince no more.
Right.
That's my opinion. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it went off. The way the show went off last night.
Mm-hmm.
They started the HOH game.
Oh, well, if that's the case, and that makes sense because that HOH got to be edited by tomorrow so that they can have that HOH in the episode for tomorrow. And
Uh-huh.
then they'll have the final veto probably is going to be live.
Yeah,
So that
because the
makes
way the game they playing is like they on this like a drone thing and they holding on and the
sense.
drone like flying in the air and they supposed to be looking down and up. It's moving around. It's moving. Like I said, when you finish, go watch it. You're gonna be like,
Hmm.
I'm just I don't know. I don't know. Morgan's so strong. I can see her hanging on for dear life up there.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that Morgan is a shoe in because at this particular point, if it's Morgan and Vince in the final two, I think that Morgan will win. If
No, we
it's Morgan or Ashley in the final two, I think Morgan got a chance of winning.
all right. Thank you, Leilani. I'm gonna check it out. I saw my phone light up. What's that? Lex, we don't want to know who won yet. Miss Whistledown said California, we have big red ants problems. Oh, y'all can keep them over there. Yeah, but what like I said, when you go watch it, I think Morgan gonna last the longest on there. But I'm gonna tell you, you say Morgan, you gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna think out the box and say Ashley.
Huh. But if it were down to Ashley versus, I'm
Vince.
trying to think. Yeah, if it were down to Ashley versus Vince, you think that Ashley would still
Yeah, cause
win?
nobody like Vince like that in the jury house.
Mm-hmm.
They not gonna think about what he done. They gonna think about people be thinking negative stuff. Even though he done this and won that and this and that, but it's how your persona was. The whole time you was in there.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, and I will say most of the people up in the jury, they like Ashley more than him. I think
Hmm.
if they do it like a popularity contest,
Hmm.
then most definitely Vince gonna win it. Vince will be able to take the whole thing. Or excuse me, Ashley will be able to take the whole thing because everybody in the jury like Ashley. So, okay.
Right.
Well, we got that.
All right, one more. We got pick. Who you think the our votes for the 50,000
Oh, Rachel.
people? Oh, you think Rachel?
Yeah. What you think?
I don't
You don't think
know.
Rachel?
I was thinking her. Then I was thinking Keanu. I'm gonna put you for her, and I'm gonna put Keanu for me, just to make it. Then I was thinking Ava. Then I was like,
Hmm.
nah, people's choice.
Yeah, I was thinking for sure. I think that it's got to be Rachel because everybody was saying that they was gonna vote for Rachel because of how she got put out. Keanu will give her a run for her money though because of how Keanu lost. But again, Keanu lost for his own fault. And that's the only reason why I have to be against him and not be like, oh yeah, Keanu need to win. Because it's his own fault that he lost.
Yeah, he did it. He did it
And
to
it's so
himself.
sad. It's sad to me.
All right, I put that down. Shoot, it is coming to an end. I'm sad, man. This was good. I think this one went so fast.
I think it went fast. This season did go fast because I think we were more organized with how we laid out everything this season than how we were
Mm,
last season. I think last season was kind of so sporadic.
yeah, because this went quick.
I think the more that we do this summer after summer, the more that we get a hang of, you know, what type of content we trying to provide over here with the
Right.
people. And I think that that helps a lot.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, it's over. We got one
Hmm.
more, and that's Sunday. That's it. Then we go on
Yep.
Amazing Race. I actually started watching Survivor last night.
Hmm.
I just started watching it and then I finished it because I started falling asleep, so I finished it this morning. And I'm like, wow. I don't know if you watch Survivor.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I like Survivor, but I didn't start watching it yet because I just got into the Amazing Race.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna start Amazing Race tomorrow, but and since we're gonna do Amazing Race on Saturday morning, that give me time to watch. Because I play video games a lot, so watching those shows like that give me time to get away from shooting people on the video game.
Hmm. Okay, DC. So I was able to get. Now I gotta place this. The one of the couple of the things that I was trying to get that y'all had recommended for me to get, it
Hmm.
have to be shipped, and because they have to be shipped, um, I had to put a couple of extra nothings up in my cart so that I could get my free shipping. So now I'm about to make my order now.
Okay.
Wonderful. So yeah, I was multitasking, and actually I found this cute hoodie for Halloween that I'm getting. I'm getting this one.
I
It's
want to
cute.
see.
Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas. You remember that movie?
Damn, that's old. Ain't that old?
Yeah, it's old.
I ain't
Well,
say
I
nothing.
mean,
Go ahead.
it came out in the 90s.
That's
That
old.
but that's a classic. If
Okay.
any of y'all know The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's one of those classic films. But either way, I got a hoodie like Jack, the man, his name is Jack. I got a hoodie for him.
You're gonna make me get a costume. I might have to get one. I ain't got a costume in years. I always get the little scary face mask.
Well, I wouldn't call it a costume per se. It's just the hoodie.
Uh-huh.
But it's got the Halloween theme and it's got the hood. So it's still gonna be fashionable, stylish clothing, but definitely what I wear. Cause believe it or not, for easily the last, I would say maybe 3 years, 4 years, I had these Halloween leggings that I always wore.
You got
They was
text.
strictly for Halloween. My leggings, I got them from Walmart. And they have pumpkins and stuff on them. But I don't wear them leggings out. So I said, I don't want to do no leggings this Halloween. I'll do a hoodie. So that's why I just hurried up and threw that up in my cart so that I could meet the amount to get my free shipping.
Text it to me so I can see it. I might see if they
Okay.
got something else. Yeah, because I do.
Okay.
I normally turn my garage into like a haunted theme for when the trick or treaters come past. But I
Hmm.
never have a costume on or nothing like that. I'm trying to find something simple.
Yeah, I do that because in my neighborhood, sometimes we get trick or treaters, sometimes we don't. But then a lot of the times I save whatever I plan to do
Hmm.
for Halloween. I will save that. Hold on. Oh, here we go. The share button. I will save whatever errand or something that I need to run. I'll save it for close to Halloween. So that way I have a reason to wear my thing out.
Look
That's
at
all.
sister. Sister gonna say she was in the clouds. Look
Oh,
at
you
her.
was in the cloud, sister. Girl, I'm over here. We don't finish discussing Big Brother. Now I'm trying to get this so I could share this with DC so she could see what I got. Oh, and sister, we're gonna have an impromptu. We will be having an impromptu Big Brother review on Monday night. to review the finale.
What time, Jada? You ain't say a time.
Oh, well, it's really up to you, DC, because I'm gonna be working around you.
It don't matter because I mean, once Penelope gone, let's say anytime after she leave at 4:35, give me an hour. Do like 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking probably about 7, but then I was like, if you wanted to try to go earlier than that to do it before you had to be working, then I would have worked around you as well that way too.
Yeah, because I mean, I be doing it. I work 5 to 10, so
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, well then yeah, we could go 7. We could go 7 because I think last year when we did it, we got lucky because you really didn't have too much activity or traffic when it came to working.
all right. I like this. That's cute.
Ain't it?
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
And I
5.
just went up because in the Walmart app, you gotta have $35 in your cart to get the free shipment. So I just
Okay.
threw that up in there with the hot sauce and the chips, and now I made it to the 33.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we doing
But
the
yeah,
actually we doing the hot sauce thing tonight. Um,
okay. Well, my this order that I just placed should be here tomorrow. So I have that for tomorrow. Oh, and I want to say hey to the people. Y'all, I'm finally looking at the StreamYard again because I was too busy in this Walmart app in my phone. So my bad. I want to say, let's see. Oh, Miss Whistledown said, Big Brother, don't do the THC since Evil Dick. Oh, okay. And Sister says she been in the clouds. Hey, Justin. Justin, this is an organized show about the TV show Big Brother. So this is not an open panel show. It's
right.
not an open panel show. But when I do come back and do an open panel show, then you are more than welcome to join us. But this is organized about Big Brother, and we actually are getting close to the time when we about to be done.
Yeah.
I met Justin over there at YouTube cameras.
Okay.
And he is, how can I put it?
Mm,
He is a nice guy, kind of like maybe like big man, if
okay.
that makes sense. But and he was over there just right there with me and YouTube cameras, and we would talk about all types of mess and shit. He didn't know what we was talking about. Know what we was talking about, but he said that he wanted to come over here and support me and possibly get on the panel. And I told him I typically do panels on the weekends, but this particular show is for the TV show. But later on today, if I come back, Justin, and I'll be dropping the link, then you can come up here. But he typically don't know nothing that be going on, but he just like to just be up here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
But yeah,
said,
DC, well, now we at an hour and a half, so you want to go ahead and do the final words?
the final words is this show is coming to an end. I really been enjoying this Saturday morning, waiting for to talk about it because we had to hold on to this information until Saturday morning
Hmm.
and try to remember everything. So you jot down your notes and stuff, but you always seem to miss something. You know what I'm saying? But then the other person always bring it up, which helps. So we be back on Monday for the final review of Big Brother 27. Yeah,
Yes, and we're gonna be Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you'll have me and DC here to go ahead and do the rundown of that. And then from that, we'll run right into the Amazing Race recap.
I can't wait
And
for
we'll
that. I'm
start
not
doing that
the
on
race
Saturday
race.
mornings at 10 a.m. So the Amazing Race recap will replace this recap on Saturday mornings going forward since Big Brother is coming to an end.
I love Amazing Race. But like I said, we're gonna be if you want to see us do the hot sauce challenge this evening, that's at 7 p.m. Eastern time on
Mm.
my channel.
And hey to Room Shaker and Miss Douglas say, are you a Walmart member? I don't think so because I don't use Walmart that much.
What's
I
up,
don't
Room
use
Shaker?
Walmart that often at all. I'm more of a Publix and Kroger type person. It's just right now I'm doing the Walmart because I wanted to get a couple of things, some frozen things, and I prefer to get the great value. And then I'm doing Walmart as well because they was telling me that these chips and stuff is cheap. It's some spicy hot thing that they did a challenge. Leilani and DC did the other night,
Them damn
and they
Pringles.
told, yeah, the Pringles, and they told me to try it because they DC act like she was about to die eating the chip, and I'm thinking to
Oh
myself,
man,
Pringles,
they
I ain't never had no Pringle that's that hard to eat. I don't care how hot they say it is on the thing. I ain't never
okay.
seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you when you do them. I don't care if you're not showing your face or not. I want you to do them live, and I want you need to be crunching them shits in your mouth and watch how hot they be.
Girl,
That's
I do the dang on live munch munch munch, and then I probably eat more than one. Cause that's one thing. I got a high tolerance for spice.
I'm telling you, Jada, they hot.
Okay. We gonna see. Well, I know that one flavor of them was in Walmart, so it'll be up in my order when I go pick it up. But then the other two that y'all had was not in stock, and those the ones that's gonna ship tomorrow with my Halloween. Y'all, I can't
Shit.
wait for my Halloween hoodie. Yay, yay, yay! I'm
Okay,
excited.
yeah, but I'm still tripping off the trips. You think they not gonna be hot? I want to see you do. I want you to do the sauce too.
Well, the I put the trio hot sauce in this Walmart order that's gonna be shipped tomorrow.
See,
So this Walmart order that's shipping that'll be here tomorrow has two types of the chips, the trio sauces, and my hoodie. And I was able
hmm.
to get free shipping.
Let's see what else you need from Walmart.
Girl, no, I'm done. I'm done. This order that I just made that's gonna be shipping here tomorrow came up to like $43. And
I
that's
believe you.
$43 that I was not gonna spend, but I just ended up spending it. But it's
It's
fine
on.
because at least I got my Halloween in there.
So, see, you should might as well go ahead and order the Halloween candies for the kids.
Now you pushing
The,
it.
I,
Now you pushing it. Girl, we ain't
hey,
even made it to October 1st yet, and you want me to get the candy already?
you might as
You
well
crazy.
start getting them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to start buying the candy now, so you ain't wait till the last minute. Then all the candy's gone, or you spending too much money trying to, get all the candies at one time. Now what?
Girl, girl, please. It's so funny because it's this one. Let me tell you, it's this one Mexican market that's not too far away. And I remember one year I ended up going there at the last minute trying to get the candy.
Uh,
When I tell you, I had so much of that mess left over because you don't know what the candy is because it's all in Spanish. I had so much left over. I ended up taking it with me to work, trying to give it give it away to my coworkers.
oh, so you
And
be fine. You should do that thing we did with me, Leilani, and I don't know who else with some other people. We it's this site you go to. You order international snacks and stuff like that, or the
mhm.
candies and all of that stuff, and try them. They be having the weirdest taste. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I couldn't get rid of that candy that night for Halloween. Then I had so much left over. I took it to work. I still couldn't really get rid of it at work, but you know, I did what I was supposed to do. But that taught me a valuable lesson at waiting to the last minute to go get the candy because I ain't feel like going to Walmart because our Walmarts be brutal. And
Mm.
especially because Halloween is gonna be on the Friday this year.
Oh
Oh, ain't no
Lord.
way I'll go up in there on the Friday because people be up in there trying to cash their check at the money center. Girl, it be the most going on at Walmart on Fridays. I hate going. So
Yeah, I
that's why I
remember
gotta go ahead and get it done.
what made me say get the candy early. I'll never forget. I kept telling Brittany and Charles, I said, y'all better get candy for these kids that's gonna knock on this door. And they kept on saying, we gonna get them, we gonna get them. And here it is, it's like the 28th, 29th. I'm like, did y'all get the candies yet? I don't see nothing on the little
All
table
right,
that's in
Bird
the.
Bird, thank you. I didn't even realize you stayed the whole time, Bird Bird. Thank you for joining us.
Have a great day, Bird Bird. But and a
But
great
but what was
weekend.
you saying, DC?
They wouldn't get the candies. I kept telling them to get the candies. I'm like, y'all ain't getting no candies yet. They like, we gonna get them, we gonna get them, mom, we gonna get them. So
Mhm.
Here it is, day before Halloween. That
Mm.
evening. Well, that evening. I'm like, y'all get the candies for tomorrow? We gonna get them. We gonna get them tomorrow. These fools go out on Halloween day looking for candies. You know what they came back with?
What?
These little bags of peppermint patties that you just normally buy from the store.
Hmm.
So
Shoot.
ever since that was like a couple years ago. Ever since then, I ain't put. I'm not going out there. I'm not even gonna set up the garage. If y'all don't have no candies in here by a certain amount of days, I'm not doing it.
Right. That's real because it can't get like that. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I get it in time for Halloween, but I just think it's too early to get it right now.
Yeah, you gotta
But we
get it
can go
though.
ahead and get our final words in. Oh, Miss Whistledown said, I have my glow in the dark beanie I love. Oh, Jack Skeleton. Yeah. Oh, a glow in the dark beanie. Now my
That's
hoodie that I just got, it don't glow in the dark, Miss Whistledown, but it's cute. It's
it's a
cute.
glow in the
And
dark.
I think it'll just be a nice little October ensemble that I can have. It would be fashionable with some maybe some jeans, or if I want to bring out my black leggings,
Hmm.
I'm gonna spruce it up so I can show my curves.
I'm about to hang up. I do not want to see no curves. Okay.
Lord, hey, 2300 Jackson Street.
What's up,
But
Jackson
yeah,
Street?
but y'all, this how me and DC just be talking on the phone.
Hold on. Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. See, now you know we done met, right? So I don't even want to visualize that shit. Wait,
Well, but that's the thing. I think that night that I met y'all, I think I had on leggings and flip flops.
I don't even no. I think you had jeans on for
I
real.
had on
Hold up.
jeans.
I believe you
Well,
had
I know
jeans
I had
on.
on flip flops. But
Yeah.
I remember because I felt so underdressed because I didn't know that DC and them wanted to go and do all this stuff. I thought I was just meeting them at the hotel and that's it.
You know I ain't going to
Man, no.
Georgia and sit up in no
We
hotel
ended up going to the bowling alley. We ended up going to
to
the
the club.
club. We was everywhere, and I had on flip flops and socks,
Hey, I
looking
told you
country
then,
as
but
hell.
yeah, because you kept on saying I need to go change. I said, man, by the time you do all that, everybody done went home. You better come on, just gone. It's gonna be dark. Ain't nobody looking.
Right, man. But I will say I was comfortable. But yeah, I was with DC and Brittany all up and through Atlanta with some flip flops and socks on with my country ass.
So
But
don't
we
be
had a
telling
good
me.
time.
Yeah, we had fun. I gotta come
Hmm.
back down there. I gotta go back down there. It was fun.
Yeah, and if I ever get up there your way, I'll let you know if I come, which hopefully I will. I'm hoping maybe like next year. I'm thinking,
All
but I
right.
don't know where. But I got plans to do a lot of stuff next year because next year is when I'll be turning 40. But
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted in everything that I plan to do.
Just don't tell me about no curve, nigga.
My curves. Well, girl, I got them. Look, don't I got the curves? I just can't.
Don't even say look.
Okay, okay. Look, okay. I ain't gonna talk about my curves.
Don't say look. Mm-mm. I can't do it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Well, y'all, I guess we about to get up off of here. But I appreciate y'all so much for joining us. And again, we will be back Monday night for a special season finale recap of Big Brother Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all take
Bring
care.
it.
Be blessed. Don't stress. Oh, go ahead, DC.
Bring your tissues. All right, I'm good.
Okay. What they need a tissue for? To cry?
You bring your
What
tissues.
I ain't gonna cry. But okay. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. And we'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.
All right, peace out.